Hello everyone, I'm Kako Chrissy. Welcome back to my channel. Today here I show you is an unusual shape, early part of a Liangzhu culture jade. You can see here that's a bird figure on the top of this Huang. But instead of a straight line, they curved up more than a half a circle. Has a great strength of the tension power, and also this bird, although it's a flat piece, Liangzhu people tried to make it's like a realistic feeling. You see this part is sloped in, even it's very thick, still you see the curve nicely sloped towards the point, even with the bird's peak. They tried their part to make like a realistic feeling. We still have to say this bird is full of this kind of primarily those birds' finger, the way they drawing the birds. It's like a funny child drawing, but has something enlightened beauty inside it. That's what I see for this early part of Liangzhu. Why I put this into the early part of Liangzhu? Here is the thing. Every piece belongs to its own history. So imagine in front of you there's two strings. One's run vertically, let's say by the time-wise from Hongshan culture and Liangzhu culture and then Longshan and so on. And also there's another string can help us to tighten this piece by the horizontal, in even the same within the Liangzhu culture. By the way they make it, you see the main finger here. From now on, we will call this a cow face here. This a dainty face, and with the rest of the place remain the flat. You know the concept of Hongshan people had? They draw a simple line. The rest of the material, they keep it untouched to preserve the earth power of a jade. I think this concept somehow Liangzhu people inherit. They use the same principle to do this. That's the thing. You will see this. And before we saw this piece, there's the same principle. The main finger here to show them this piece has the power to reach God, get a protection, and also the rest of the piece. You see how smooth, well polished. That's the typical Liangzhu jade. You will see this kind of a surface. By this two string, one's run vertical, one's run horizontally, we can tie the piece back to their position they belong to. Of course, the more knowledge you gain from each piece, you can pin down this piece where it belongs to is more precisely. That's all depend on how you study. So another thing is, if you say, oh, I never see this kind of shape in any museum catalog, you know, we read jade is not based on museums catalog or published books. We base on each piece gave you the knowledge, the empirical observation. That's the how we build our knowledge from one piece to another piece. Let's say this one, we saw this piece before, they belong to the same category. You see how they make it rounded shape. They inherit those Hongshan people's taste, although add their own design feature here. And now, if we look at this, think about what the Hongshan people do, and you can see this, how the early part of Liangzhu people did this. And when you reach later part, you will see the inside it, densely packed. From this piece, and then you can see the museum piece, those straight, square, flat surface. Now you can see that's the very, very late part, towards the very end of a part of Liangzhu culture. Again, our way to identify an ancient jade must depend on the jade material, the stains, patina on the jade, and the design, and the craftsmanship. This is the 4-point vehicle, not only apply to Hongshan jade, it's also applied to Liangzhu jade as well. That's how we gain our knowledge. I will show you how the inside of the holes look like. And if you look at this figure, you will see the same character hollowed in, make this face relieved. You see this nose, nostrils, nose bridge, 2 eye, big eyes. This figure you see everywhere on the Liangzhu jade. You see this spotty, this kind of stain. That's the thing on most of Liangzhu jade, early part. This orange, although it's very thick, but you see the translucent. I hope you can see there. It's a beautiful yellow jade. I think that's what we got for today. So we need to keep our eyes open and mind open. By the 4-point check vehicle, you can reach out to see, to identify many jade pieces. You will gain the confidence to practice this 4-point check point to build your own knowledge. That's the goal. Thank you for watching today. I will see you next time.